Okay, it's Mother's Day, and we are on Roosevelt Row here, um, in Phoenix. Okay, Roosevelt Row, gotten very popular lately, and a lot of development. When I was here last, this was a lot of it was like this, a lot of empty lots and a lot of space, open, kind of sandy space that reminded me of an ashtray in the middle of July. Just a lot of open space. There off in the distance is Bioscience High School. When I was here 3-4 years ago, it was like the premier crystalline kind of science and math school for anybody in the Phoenix metropolitan area. It was the place you wanted your child to go to. Today, I have no idea. Okay, but here you can see that the lots are being filled up. In my day, these were all empty lots as far as you can see here. And slowly development is coming in and taking over. Okay. And what you're getting is a lot of very beautiful and attractive, tall and wide condos, apartments, townhomes. Okay, and they are increasingly everywhere, and they are taking over what were once empty lots here in Roosevelt Row here. Now Roosevelt Row, a lot of this development, of course, is because of ASU coming into town, and kind of the revitalization of the downtown area here in Phoenix. But Roosevelt Row, when I was here in my day, was the cool place to be as a young person. I remember this place in particular being like ultra cool. It sold art that students made. It had music in the back room, records, tapes, things like that, CDs that young people made. And it was just really a collective in many ways. And this was the kind of looking building that kind of represented the district here so much. The murals on the walls and stuff like that. But, I just found this place a minute ago, and I said, oh my God, I hope they're still open, because, from the outside here, I couldn't tell if they were open or not, because this is pretty much the look of the place. When I was here about 4 or 5 years ago, okay, and it was only by seeking out any kind of door that I found that it's all locked up and closed up, and but this was one of the cool places. Coffee shop, I'm sure, was inside with a little espresso machine. You had this kind of yard work here. The fountain is still here. You had whatever these things were then. Well, they're still here, and again, to this day, I don't know what they are, but you had like a swing in the front and sofas, maybe. Okay. In the front. Okay. Kind of an art Greek house, if you will. Okay, and but it's all closed down now, and it's shell of what it once was. And you know, the young people are now out. You know, they are out the door and no longer inside the door. So yeah, so yeah, I remember this place, and it was. I mean, I was 40 years old, mind you, 45, but you know, I thought, you know, as a young person, this is like really dynamite. This is really cool stuff, you know. If you're young, okay, and but that it seems to be gone now, and it's a lot of Roosevelt Row is turning into housing like that. Don't think that it, and what were once really cool places, some of which still exist, like the Bud Glass joint. I remember this, you know, years ago. It has survived by the looks here, and also see, this was also very much vintage, if you will. You know, vintage kind of Roosevelt Row kind of stuff here. Okay, you got the, what's that, black and blue, vintage black and blue clothing, accessories. Okay, and over here you got the ultraviolet salon, tattoo, and all the, in these like old bungalows. Okay, that you know, young people usually would occupy, take over, lease, you know, because mind you, not much was down here, so you know, a student loan that you know, that if you want to get out of ASU in Tempe, you know, might be able to rent you or lease you a bungalow down here that you can start a business with friends or something like that. But a lot of these, most of these are going down, that I remember here on Roosevelt Row. And the old galleries and the old you know, art houses, coffee houses, music, little, you know, guitar kind of things, Greenwich Village kind of, you know, songs on weekend nights and stuff, and are kind of being replaced by bigger things and more you know, I don't want to say corporate, because I have yet to see a Chipotle or a Starbucks around here, which is really encouraging. But you know, the property value is going up here, so you know, you got housing and you got people looking to keep the art minds of the young people that were here so long ago and for so long here in Arizona, in downtown Phoenix, where nobody wanted to live or nobody wanted to go. And now they got ASU down here, and hey, it's the place to be.